Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. In this video, I shall explain mathematical problem solutions of physics chapter 5. And you see that in this theme, three figures are drawn. This is a cube, so we say this is P cube, and this is Q sphere, and this is R, where water filled container. So, and the density of water is given 1000 kg per meter cube. So if you see this type of questions, you see the theme is about this is a cube, and the mass of the cube is 54 gram. This is already given, and you see 3 centimeter is the length, so all arms are 3 centimeter, so we can definitely find the volume of this cube. And also the sphere is given, where the radius of this is 2 centimeter, and also this is the same mass, which is 54 gram. And this is water filled container, so the density of water is given. So if it is said that if the objects P and Q are kept separately at the water filled container of R, then it is seen the different value of buoyancy. Suppose this is written, I didn't write it completely, but this is the figure. And what is your thinking if you see this type of questions in your paper? So the first question is, what is called buoyancy? We know that the upward force acting perpendicularly on a body which is partly or fully immersed in gas or liquid is called buoyancy. And I hope I have already explained this tutorial. Those who didn't watch my video, you just search on buoyancy, including my name Fahad, so you will have the video I have already uploaded and explained about this particularly. Second question, why a rotten egg floats on water? Explain. We know the flotation and immersion of a body depends on the density of a body. So if we say that that's something like object, if the density of that object is greater than the density of water, then it will definitely immersed, or the density of object is less than the density of water, then it will definitely floats. So we can say that the density of a body, when it is greater than water, then definitely it will sink. So if it is not, then it will float. So the density of rotten egg is less than that of water, so it floats on water. Simple. Now C question is determine the density of object P. So what is the formula? We know the density is actually m by v. We know that density is actually the mass upon volume, so we need to find the mass. So mass is given 54 gram, and we need to find the volume. So what is the principle of the volume? I mean, we can see that this is 3 centimeter, so this is 3 cube, this is simply 9 times 3, so 27 centimeter cube. So if we see, this is 54 gram over 27 centimeter cube, it is actually 2 gram per centimeter cube. If we need to convert it into kg meter per cube, then what would be the process? If you see that if I need to convert it into kg, then I have to divide it by 1000 and 27 centimeters, so 3 centimeter. You see 27 times 1 by 100, that would be meter, 1 by 100, that would be meter, and again 1 by 100, that would be meter. So together meter cube. I'm just giving you an explanation upon it. So you see that this is actually 54 over 1000, and if we just change it, then it would be 1 2 3 4 5 6 27. So you see 1 2 3 1 2 3, and if you divide it, it would be 2. So you see this is 2000. So we can say that this is 2000 kg per meter cube. So whatever is given gram per cc, we just need to add 1000, I mean multiply by 1000, then it would convert into 2 into 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube. This is important. I mean, if you want to study physics, you must understand the change of unit, and this is a mathematics, and we must understand the process. So this is answer number C. So we just got it here, the answer number C, and I was just explaining things for your basic purpose. Now think about number D questions. It said about that what is the main reason or reason of difference of buoyancy of the objects P and Q, though they have the same mass. So how we can do it? We know that the radius of the sphere is 2 centimeter. Okay, so what is the volume of the radius? It would be 4 by 3 pi r cube. So if it is 4 by 3 pi r cube, then we know that 4 by 3 pi r is 2 cube. So it would be like 33.51 centimeter cube. If it is centimeter cube, then we need to convert it into meter cube. So what we need to do, if it is centimeter cube, 33.51, you must consider 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube. So this is the volume of the sphere. Think about the mass of the sphere, which is given 54 gram. Okay, so if we divide it into a kilogram, then it would be 54, so we need to divide it by 1000, so it would be 0.054 kilogram. So we can say the density of the sphere, which is rho sphere, is mass upon volume. So if it is mass 54 gram per 33.51, then it would be like 1.61 gram per centimeter cube or cm cube. Now if we need to convert it into meter cube, then we simply from centimeter gram per centimeter cube to we can write like 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube, like this. And think about the upward force acting on this cube. The upward force acting on this cube would be F is actually V rho G. This is the upward force or buoyancy. So the V is the volume. So the volume should be in meter cube. So we can say that 33.51 times 10 to the power minus 6 is the V, that is the volume of the sphere, times rho is 1000, this one, times G is 9.8. So if we do it, we will find that 0.265 Newton. That is the force that would be felt by this sphere. Now think about the other part, like 10 to the power, okay, we need to think it again. So 33.51 times 10 to the power minus 6, I think I did some mistake, times 1000 times 9.8, which is 0.328 Newton. And think about the buoyancy that will be acted on the cube. So we did it, the cube is 20, the P cube, which is 2 gram per cm, so it would be 2 times 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube. I mean, this is the volume of the cube, which is no, this is not the volume. The volume of the cube is actually 27. So this is 27 centimeter cube. So in this case, it would be 27 times 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube thousands into 9.8. So if we do it, then 27 into 10 to the power minus 6, now it would be 0.265 Newton, because it has the same mass but the volume of sphere and the cube was not same. That is why it has the different volume, so the buoyancy are different. So that is why we can say that the reason of the different of buoyancy of the object P and Q, because their volume are not same. The mass may be same, the mass is same, like 54 gram and 54 gram, but the volume of the cube is this, but the volume of the sphere is this. So that is why they have different volume, and that is why the buoyancy actually changed. So I hope you understand the process of solving this technique, and thank you so very much for watching this tutorial. Try your level best to do this sort of mathematics from your concept, and let me know your feedback. So see you on the next video. Take care.